Hello, beautiful people. Greetings from me to you. You are so welcome. I'm happy to be again here today. To all my return subscribers, you are highly welcome. For all those whom it is our best first time visiting my channel, please do stay with us. Please do stay with us. You are so welcome. So, on today's video, I shall be talking about those common errors that ladies make before they get into a relationship, or better still, why do you get into a relationship? Why are you in a rush to get into a relationship? There's so many ladies out there. They are not just ready. They have this feeling in them that this is not the right time, but there is just this reason, this factor, some of these things that are pushing you to want to get into the relationship. So why do you want to get into a relationship? As far as even wanting to date a married man, why do we get into a relationship? You know so well that probably this guy you're about to date is not the best for you. Character wise, you guys are not aligning. You even know that this person doesn't love you enough. But you just feel like, hey, I just want to be with him. I just want to be with him. Why are we rushing into a relationship? Why are we rushing into something that in the middle of it, we want to get out, and probably you're already so pecked into it, you don't know how to get out, and you've watched your life folding and folding and folding and folding in a very negative way. Why do we rush into a relationship? Having something to contribute about this is because it was my last past 10 years experience. I experienced this. I dated this man, made a family with him, but at the end of it, it crashed painfully. And another reason why it crashed is because it was someone's husband. Why? When it crashed, I had to sit, I had to start thinking, but why did you get into this? So I discovered that the reason that made me to get into it is the same reason why there's someone out there. The person is feeling like, I'm getting into this. If I don't do this, if I don't get into this relationship, probably life is not going to be easy with me. So I'm here to just try to attempt to talk about why I got into it and how it wasn't reason enough, because at the end of it, it was toxic and it crashed. Now, number one, no mentorship. Never underestimate the power of mentorship. You see what I'm doing here? If I had a mentor, if I had someone I could listen to who had gone through such experience, who had lived the consequences of her actions, I wouldn't have done that now. I wouldn't have gotten to that relationship. If I had someone who would tell me what you're about to do, think about 2 years, 3 years, 4 years down into the relationship, or what if you have invested so much, your time, your energy, your focus, everything into this relationship, and in between time you discover that this person is not the best for you, your decision was wrong, and you just feel helpless because you can't pull out of it. There are so many factors that will make you to get into a relationship and you are not able to pull out, even if you know this person doesn't love you again, even if you see how toxic it is, because you have invested so much in it. So to avoid all this, look for a mentor, acquire knowledge. Please, we should acquire knowledge. Knowledge is powerful. Read from books, look at people's experiences, look. Don't just think about today. Don't just look about tea and bread for today. What about tomorrow? What about your future? You have a future, you have dreams, you have aspiration. If you see that any relationship you want to get into doesn't crystally bring out a beautiful future for you, if you see that it is at the detriment of your life's purpose, your vision, do not get into it. If you are in any relationship that it is hidden, a relationship that you can't present it to the public, a relationship that you cannot be so proud of this guy or this lady to bring to your parents and tell your parents, this is the person I want to be with. Remember, these people, our parents, our families, are our immediate. We need them. They are so important to us. So if we cannot present whomsoever we are about to date, maybe because of character-wise, what this person does, or as far as you know it is a married man, your instincts will tell you that this person you are dating isn't the best, or this person you want to start up with isn't the best. Once you cannot present anybody, if you know you are hiding a relationship, definitely it's going to end up in shame. It's actually going to end up in shame. So we should learn to listen to ourselves instinct. We should be able to acquire knowledge. We should be able to see. We should be able to learn from others. It should not just be what we are able to, or it should not just be our comfort for today. What about tomorrow? What about tomorrow? What about my future? So let us acquire knowledge. Let us learn from those who have experienced this. Someone like me. And I'm going to share with you how the experience was. Number two, some kids do not just listen, they are just bound to bring shame to their family. Yes, they don't listen. Parents do the best. They try as much as possible to raise these kids in the most appropriate manner. They give in their best, no matter how little it is. They make sure you go to school. They make sure you have your little basics. But once you get out of home, your external environment keeps influencing you. You want to be like your friend. You want to have what they have. You want to like maybe dress the way they do, eat what they eat. Now it starts giving you all those, you start feeling like, okay, let me go out there, let me meet this person. This person can provide all or above what my family provides for me. Ungrateful. So please let us learn to appreciate what we have. Because if you don't appreciate what you have, I always say this thing is temporal. When you will need this person the most, you will not see them. Whatever thing they're providing for you, it is just girlfriend, boyfriend, just for now. When you will need them, when you are hooked, maybe you are pregnant for him, you have a child for him, or maybe responsibility scopes up to another level. When you need that person to help you bring out the best in you, you will not find it. And if you're not strong enough, you're not having a strong willpower, you will just watch your life folding and going down and going down and going down. And God help you. If you're coming from a family that is financially down, or you are not able to sit up and have a live vision or pull out. There are so many people who don't know how to say a no when they see it is not moving. If you are that kind of a person, just know you will just watch your life going down, fainting before you, with little or no, just nothing for you to do to help yourself. So please let us be reasonable. Let us help ourselves so that we will have a better tomorrow. This was my experience. Let me bring a balance to another factor, to another point, or to another extent. I really understand with so many of us out there. I'm from Africa. The typical African society, the typical African home, life is hard. I know what it means to come up from a family where there is zero or no financial advantage. You grow up from a family where parents are struggling, no source of income, so many siblings. Just to afford your basic needs, it's a problem. It's a problem. So you find it so difficult. So once you start attaining your teenage age and getting into maturity, you just bump into one random guy out there without thinking this person just like is able to provide for you what you need temporarily. And you feel, hey, this is enough reason for me to stick with him because he's able to provide what I need. The question is, providing today, will he provide tomorrow? That is the question. Or wanting you today, will he want you tomorrow? Does this person want the best from you? Will this person help you acquire or achieve your dreams? Do you even have dreams spelled down for your life? So please, this is not reason enough. I was there. I know what it means. But please let us slow down. Let us slow down. Just take it gradually. Trust God. Trust the process. Just be with your family and just know that God is taking you somewhere, and together it must be better. Today can never be tomorrow. Tomorrow must be better. If we are believing God and we are trusting God, we know that our tomorrow must be better no matter our family backgrounds. Next factor, I also want to talk about coming from a home with little or no love. So many of us grew up from such families, especially the girl child. The girl child needs a lot of pampering. But now, coming out from this home, probably there's financial, it is hard. So when will this parent, or when will this father have this time to tell the girl child, I love you so much, you're my daughter, you're my pride, I just love you, you're beautiful. When you're growing up, do not do this, because if you do this, these are the consequences of your actions. If you go like this, you're going to face this. So many kids did not grow up with this knowledge. They just grew up like that, helping themselves. They just grew up helping themselves. No love, no dad to tell you, I love you so much, give you a kiss on the forehead and tell you, you're so beautiful, I'm proud of you. Once you're coming from that family, that kind of a family, you grow up, you meet this random guy, you meet this person out there, and this person starts telling you how special you are, how beautiful you are. Trust me, you are just human. You would want to stay where you think there is protection. Now, what if this person doesn't love you enough? What if it is all flatteries? What if it is temporal? The thing is, are they willing to take you for so long? Are they willing to keep you? Are they willing to develop something in you? I'm not saying they must marry you. They should not marry you, but it should be a relationship where this person can help build you. This person can help mold you. Something that you can learn from, experience from, and help better your life. If you are in any relationship that doesn't brings out the best in you, that doesn't pushes you up to your targeted base in your life's purpose, that relationship isn't healthy. So now, once it is a married man, what do you expect? What do you expect from this person? He's already having a family. Now, if it goes as far as you getting so deep in it and you feel pet, maybe you're pregnant for this person, you're already making babies for this person, it will be so hard on you because maybe this person hasn't budgeted for you. It was just then that he could just spare some few thousands on you. But now this person can't bring you into his budget. What becomes of you? What becomes of these kids you are bearing? So we need to be careful. Let our immediate temporal feelings do not land us into trouble. We should just need to be careful. And parents, please let us learn to appreciate our kids, no matter how difficult it is. I understand maybe the financial load, the burden, you feel so burdened, but no matter how burdensome you feel, make your kids feel special. Tell them these beautiful words. If you tell them these words, once they go out there and they listen or they get it from someone else, they will know it is not short from what they have been getting from home. They will know my daddy tells me this, my brother tells me this, my mom tells me this. So whatever thing you're telling me, hey, it doesn't really matter so much. Another factor is, you can just don't know why you are doing it. You really don't want to do it. Something is pulling you back, but another factor is pulling you in. You don't know why you're doing it. You feel so much like, I don't want to get into it. Or you're already into it. You said, this is the last time. This is the last stop. I don't want to have anything to do with this married man again. I don't want anything to do with this guy because this guy is not the best for me. He doesn't treat me right. But you can't just stop it. Why? Why? So many times I wanted to quit, but why did I stay there? From my research and from understanding from all this, why I discovered that, see, words are powerful. Words are powerful, spoken words. Any word that was said to you, negative words, positive words, it creates that environment, it creates that atmosphere and waits for you in your future. So, parents, please, we know some of us came up from families that insult was the order of the day. So many kids, they never get appreciated by their parents. Their parents call them useless. Their parents call them stupid. Nothing good can come from you. When you say all these words to your children, what do you expect? Once they're growing up, these words go up. They go out there and they create that environment. They walk into those words. Let us learn to be positive in our words. When you say all these nice things to our kids, you are my pride, you are the light of the world. Generations will come out of you. You are going to be a blessing. When we say all these things, the realm of the spirit records it. If these words are negative, the negative spirits they record it. So don't create such atmosphere for your kids. And if you find out that you are in a situation that you don't know how to help yourself, the best way to go about it is just to pray, trust God. Tell God that at this level, I don't really want to do this, but I find myself doing this. God, please, I need your help. Divine intervention, because only God can help you. Only God can help you get out of what you can't get out of. Now, another factor is some kids are just practically lazy. They don't have a vision for themselves. When you are growing up and you don't have life's vision, you don't have target for your life, you are bound to be a victim. Believe me, you are bound to be a victim because when you have a target for your life, you know your life's purpose, you know that I'm growing like this is my vision, this is my plan, then you will see that all these things that come out, especially when you know these people are not serious, you will know that these are distractions. So set your goals right. I didn't set my goals right. I did not set my goals right. So if you set your goals rightly, you will see, you will know distraction when you meet one. You will know how this is not my life. If I get into this, what if I get so pet? How will I help myself? Then God just be so kind on you. If you are coming from a family where it is financially down, You don't have moral, physical, psychological support, you are doomed. Because when you get into that difficulty, what can they do? They will not support you. You will just sit and watch your life going down. So please, let us learn. Let us wise. Let us build ourselves. Let us sit and put down visions for our lives, targets for our lives, so as to limit these distractions. These things are not worth it. What if my issue is what if? What if tomorrow this person cannot stand for you? What becomes of your life? What becomes of your children? Or maybe you are already in a, maybe you're married, not even like a second wife, or you're married and it is so hard. These husbands, your husband doesn't really treat you nicely, he doesn't care for you enough. What do you do? Because you did not set goals for yourself. How do you navigate through this? How do you help yourself? How do you survive coming out powerfully? I'm going to share to you with us on my next video how I lived in between these 10 years. How did I support myself? What I was facing during the dating phase, was it the same thing I faced living with him, raising the kid? Was it the same thing? Was it the same thing? What were the shortcomings? What were my struggles? I struggled. So to an extent too, if I come out to share my struggles, it's going to be a push on someone else. If you are there, do not give up. Just keep pushing and trusting in God, and everything will be okay. Another reason why I think I got into that relationship and why you also want to get into that relationship is simply this. Please, please, please. We did not know God experientially. If you know God, if you know what it means to inflict hurt on another person, if you know what it means, if you know the teachings of God, definitely there are just some mistakes that you will not make. God will help you, the Holy Spirit will help you get out of such things. So if you know God, knowing God is not like going to church. Like, you should know the ways of God. You should know that if you live your life like this, when you meet the consequence of your action, if you meet this, you're going to embrace it. Because this is it. God is so kind, he will forgive you, but there are just some consequences, your actions, that you will just live with it forever. If you are not strong, if God does not really so much love you, if you don't hold God tight and ask for mercy, you will just find yourself going and going and going. There'll be just no way for you to build yourself up. So please, ladies, let us be careful. Let us be careful. I always kneel more on ladies because we can best control the situation. It is all on us to say yes or no. So please, let's just be careful. Let's learn to have our self integrity, our self respect. Let us have that vision plan in us. Let us have visions. Let us have something that we are looking up to, our future, so not to get our lives miserable. There are just so many people out there. There are so many homes, so many relationships that these ladies, they feel cheated already. They feel miserable, but they just cannot go out. So on my next video, I shall be sharing with us how you can do to live in a difficult relationship. How? What are some of the ways? How did I pull through? What were the challenges I saw and how I helped myself to get out of it? And so God so kind. This is me here sharing my experience with us. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. We shall be talking on my subsequent video. I'm so happy. If you like this video, please share it, like it, subscribe it. Let us share to so many people, because I just believe it is a long, long journey that we are going to learn from, and it's going to help someone out there. Share to your sisters. So let's just share. Thank you so much. Thank you.